seconds. So that's 6 minutes for these guys out there. It's Tanner Thomas and Pete McAfee. 6 minutes for our big air portion of the contest. Pete out there in the back set, going right there for a backflip. Again, that's Pete McAfee out there in red. Tanner Thomas making his way over the back set in yellow. Nice barrel roll right there.
Pete out there.
And again, guys, Pete's out there on a prosthetic. But Tanner Thomas going for a backflip there on the left-hand side in yellow. Both riders hanging out there in the back sets where the big waves happen. Hopefully this swell doesn't die out for them. It's looking pretty calm. Hopefully we can get another swell fired up here. Round. Tanner going for another barrel roll out there. Pete! Whoa! Get a one-footed flip in on that. Hit that lip really late, getting a lot of rotation on that flip. Both riders not really holding back at all for this big air portion of the contest. And mind you, these riders have 2 rounds. Tanner Thomas going out there for a backflip, coming up short there on the right-hand side.
You see Pete out there on the one-hand, one-footer.
Pete on the left-hand side there. Yeah, one-hand, one-footer. Really going off. Both these riders not holding back whatsoever. Both riders heading back out the backside. Pete with a barrel roll on the left-hand side. Setting up there on the back. What's he got?
Nice.
Whoa, big one-hand flip. Did he get his hand back on there, Brett?
Looks like he rode it in.
He rode it out. And again, that's Tanner Thomas on the right-hand side going for another flip.
Next wave doing a flip. That's impressive.
Pete's out there on the left-hand side going off that big back set wave with a one-footed flip coming out the back end there right at the last second. Tanner Thomas setting up there on the inside with another barrel roll in yellow. Pete hanging out there in the back set on the left-hand side. Tanner Thomas setting up here on the inside. Doesn't quite work out for him. Both riders out there hanging out, waiting for the big sets to come in the back sets.
About halfway through with this guy. Looks like Pete's looking for the big dog in the back.
Tanner setting up there on the right-hand side, hitting that wave late with a big backflip right there. Pete setting up there on the left with an answering with a backflip. Both Pete coming out. That's the Superman backflip, but not quite coming back onto the ski. Looks like he's already recovered though and back on top. That's super impressive. Okay, we've got Tanner Thomas out there in the back set, straight ahead in yellow. Off to the left-hand side, we've got Pete out in the back set as well. Tanner was going up to set up for that wave, just didn't form up for him. Pete with a barrel roll off the left-hand side.
Tanner's surfing a little bit there. He's going to do a turn and burn, huh?
Yeah, there he goes. Tanner Thomas with a turn and burn, riding down the face of the wave, sliding it out 180, and then punching it up to the lip of the wave to do a backflip. Super impressive power maneuver right there by Tanner Thomas. Again, a power spin, we call it a turn and burn backflip off that face of the wave.
Pete with a big one.
Pete charging it into a backflip, over-rotating. Tanner Thomas also slightly over-rotating that backflip. Both riders absolutely going off.
Got 1 minute remaining.
riders. It's so exciting. It's hard for us to keep track of time up here. Tanner going for a can nose stab right there in yellow. Pete coming up on that wave there. What's he gonna do? Looking like he's going for an underflip. Turns into a barrel. Tanner with a massive. What was that? A one hand, one foot? Definitely took a hand off. Couldn't see if the foot came off, but Tanner Thomas going massive on that Richter Evo 1. Tanner Thomas with a nose stab out in the back in yellow. Both riders riding out this short time remaining in this big air heat.
That's it.
And time is Tanner Thomas out on the right hand side goes for a barrel roll re-entry.
Try to keep the buzzer
Pete
going.
McAfee out there on the left hand side with a barrel